Hello and welcome. My name is Danielle, and I'm an ambassador with Radhaa Publishing House. Today, I have a very special guest, Radhaa Nilia. She's the founder of Radhaa Publishing House, and she's here today to discuss the upcoming book, Awakening Starseeds, Volume 3, Dreaming into the Future. But before we get started with Radhaa, I'd like to give you all a little insight as to what Awakening Starseeds, Volume 3 is all about. So the book, Awakening Starseeds, Volume 3, Dreaming into the Future, is what so many people have been going through as far as harsh awakening and just simply wondering what is going on in this world. Specifically, we are looking for visionaries, dreamers, innovators, and those who have a unique perspective of alternative living, innovations, in any way that may help move this world along historically. We are ready actually to take a quantum leap into the future, and we are looking for those who are aligned with our mind, body, and spirit. This is the time to start planting those seeds and sharing visions with the world. And with that being said, a book like this was created. At the current moment, we have about 11 spots, and I'm really excited to introduce with you, Radhaa. So welcome, Radhaa. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you so much, Danielle. Hello, everybody.
Yeah, it's such a pleasure to have you as always. And could you share with everyone who's listening right now, what inspired you to create an opportunity like the Awakening Starseeds volume? And then, of course, if you could share with us a little bit about your background.
Absolutely. So the Awakening Starseeds series started a few years ago. It was a divine download. I just got the information that it was important for starseeds, for those who have, certain information to share, innovative ways of thinking, of living, of eating, of healing. There's so many innovators that have been very under the radar, but they're here to help bring forward this positive new future. Mm-hmm. And a little bit about me. I'm the founder of Radhaa Publishing House. I'm a multimedia artist, and my background is in holistic healing and filmmaking. I went to UCLA for the producers program. I was always drawn to storytelling, and I worked for various magazines covering events in LA. I've also worked at the studios, and when I worked for the studios, I learned how to do everything, because that's what a producer does. We do everything from PR to working with the actors, and there's just so many aspects of it. And I'm grateful for that experience, because it really brought me through like PR boot camp, everything from putting out press releases for the actors, for the films, to actually creating events at Sundance and bringing the film to Sundance. So, my job was very expansive, and I really see curating a book like this very similar to producing, because you're working with multiple authors and you have a bigger vision. The book is like the film, right? So the book is the product that we're bringing forward with this great message. So I also have been a director and a producer on my own. I won Best Director for a feature film, Hope Cafe, and Best Actress in a short film. I was up for an Alice Guy Blanche Award for Best Female Filmmaker. And I've worked as a producer for many years, and I went into the healing arts before I started, doing collaborative books. So I've seen 100 clients over the years, and I really am moved by the voice of the soul. And so I was really inspired to create a way for voices to get heard, because I realize the time we live in, everyone has something to offer. Everyone that is moving forward, in this journey that we're of awakening, it's pretty much becoming a planetary thing, don't you think?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Well, this is why I think it's so great there's a series, because it's an ongoing the voice it's sharing from the soul of multiple people, because not everyone experiences the same way we all individually awaken.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. And it's not always like great things that awaken us. Sometimes it's the harsh things. Like for me, it was working in Hollywood that awakened me. because it was pretty intense and sometimes traumatic. And I realized from there I wanted to move into the healing arts because I started to see that so many people were in need of healing and that they all wanted to be stars, but really what they really wanted was love. They wanted community, and they really wanted to feel that wholeness, right? And so the healing arts opened my eyes and changed my life. So fast forward to Radhaa Publishing House. We're a small women-run publishing house specializing in collaborative book series, memoirs, and alternative self-help books. But, you know, Awakening Starseeds is our staple series, and we do one a year.
Okay. And then there's an estimated 11 books that are potentially going to be released, right?
Yep, and that's it. I'm like, wow, yes, that's it. I mean, you know, the cool part is we find authors from all over the world. So it's really neat because I love meeting the incoming, you know, community of authors. And it's true that the authors become friends with each other and they are kind of cross-pollinating their communities. So, you know, if you have a message to share, like an innovation you've been withholding or haven't been able to get out there, you see when all the authors are in the book, they're all sharing it with their tribe. So you're meeting new tribes, and I've seen that happen over and over again. You're guaranteed to create a great community unparalleled with like-minded, you know, individuals that actually support you, and I love that.
Yeah, it's actually really beautiful because then when you were talking, I was envisioning like the grid. A lot of people in this industry talk about, you know, as light workers, we have certain placements, and as grids, we're just, you know, bringing in that energy, that light. And essentially, Radha Publishing House to me is such a beautiful pillar for individuals to be able to, you know, share their voice from their soul and be supported in ways that are non-mainstream, more from the arts, more, you know, understanding of the healing arts and what it is they're going through, because you know, everyone generally, in general, I believe, has gone through some form of awakening or is currently going through that process and healing. And so there's a deeper understanding with Radha Publishing House than your average publishing company.
Yeah, we get to know our authors really well, and we're not snobby in the way that you can't talk to us. Like, you know, other people have gone with other publishing houses where they paid, you know, 30, 40,000 a book and they couldn't get on the phone with them, you know, and so we try to make ourselves accessible as much as possible. And we have a team that supports us as well. And so you're getting the full, you know, you're getting that support with your chapter. Like, you're going to get your chapter edited and formatted. Everything is going to look incredible. So we offer a lot of things that these really expensive publishing houses offer, but I feel that our prices are really reasonable, and we try to make it reasonable because we want the right people to be in these books. It's not about just like, it's not a fast food kind of experience. Like, we work really hard and it takes about 6 months to do a book, you know, and we put a lot of our heart in this. It's something that takes a lot of time and energy and a lot of love. And, you know, I'm so grateful that we do have the team that we have.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of support actually. I just want to kind of highlight on a few things because some of the benefits of working with Radha Publishing House. I mean, in truly, Eddie, you do gain an authority in your field, of course, but you have so much support in becoming a best-selling author, which is priceless, in my opinion. And then you've got, you know, different areas where you're getting help with your book promotion, and then getting wholesale copies, and authors being, you know, uh, able to professionally use it as a calling card for their business. And like you said, when you bridge within each other, you never know what opportunities can come from this. And even on top of that, like you do a press release, which is pretty phenomenal. Some companies don't even offer that. So I definitely have a whole list. I can certainly share if you're listening in and you would like more further information on that. I could go ahead and let you know via email. I'd be happy to share with you guys the different packages we offer as far as the logistics for package A and B. Rada, could you share with them when the deadline for Awakening Starseeds Volume 3 is?
Absolutely. So April 15th of 2022. So that gives you some time to work on your chapter. We are going to be releasing, through in the summer of 2022. So we usually always release on the same time in August. And we're really excited about this book. And what makes this book quite unique and to me very exciting is that we want the visionaries to be in this book. We've been talking about the star seeds, the awakening, and breaking through illusions, and we've been doing that as a collective, right? At this point, we're ready for a precipice of change. I think everyone can see that, they can feel that, and that's across the board. So everything, from economy, ecology, holistic science, spirituality, innovative housing or alternative housing, innovations for health and wellness, new ways of teaching and learning, because we can see that everything is changing in every single industry. And I promise you, we are going to have new ways of living. That is just it's just guaranteed. I can see that the way everything's unfolding. We're birthing a new paradigm. So a lot of things are coming to an end and a lot of new things are going to be birthed, through this process. And we want to gather those who are in alignment with the creating a new future for us, because we want to live in alignment in a holistic way, in a way that supports humanity as a whole. Call me idealistic, but I really believe that that's where we're going. And it's not an easy process because a whole bunch of stuff has to break down around us, so that we can create new foundations. But this is why we're stepping forward and sharing the innovations of the future. And they're going to come from real people, okay? Real people who've been hibernating, thinking about their innovations, thinking about a new way of teaching. Like a lot of people are doing life differently. You can see that with parents. They create their own homeschooling, right?
Right.
And even with adults, like we're creating new ways of learning that are quite different. The traditional methods are not working and they are going to shift. So cue in, you, the listener, who's been pondering this for a while, but also who's been encoded with certain information that's very important. And even the divine feminine, the goddess, there's so many aspects that are coming online. And as you're listening, you will feel it inside of yourself if you have something that is unique, innovative to share, that is going to be part of bringing us together rather than bringing us apart.
Yeah, that's so beautiful, Rada. And I love the vision with where you're going on this. And I know there's a lot of people out there that, have that inside themselves and are listening. And maybe you're listening and, this particular book isn't speaking to you directly, but you would like the vision and the company, share it with a friend that might be on your heart. Or perhaps, there's something we'll do in the future that will bridge in time. And that's what's so great about Radhaa Publishing House is we're at this precipice at the same time as humanity is changing. And what better support to have, a company like this that could work with that change, and dreaming into the future is really important because it's a transformation we're all going through. It's not just whether you're aware of it or not, which most people are becoming. So share it with people. And if there's something that speaks to you, please reach out to me at holisticprbridge@gmail.com. And if you have any questions, we'll be happy to answer them and provide further information. Is there anything else that you would like to add in, Radha?
I just wanted to share some of the benefits of becoming a holistic author.
Okay.
And, I wanted to reiterate that this book is really for the leaders, the leaders who are stepping up, into the new earth. We are the ones we've been waiting for. I always say that, and I truly believe that. So, some of the benefits of joining a collaborative book is you get to gain authority in your field, to share your vision, to share your message, be part of an international book. Our books get, they're everywhere. You can get them at Target, Walmart, Barnes and Noble. You get to become a best-selling author because as a team, we are able to really break through and become best-selling authors. You can use your book as promotional, asset for your business. And you also get to, get wholesale copies that you can sell. And many of our authors sell them they have little events, or they do other things as well. So it's just part of integration into your business. You want, product. You also get to meet new international clients and cross over with other people's tribes. You get to be part of an international press release. You get author interviews, and you get to find, new tribe, soul tribe from around the world. So you own the rights to your chapter, and you can use it for your own full memoir or book, which most of the authors are doing. So there's so many benefits to being part of this, but I would say the greatest takeaway is the confidence that it creates within you, because you are fully supported and you feel it and you know it, and you're part of this incredible tribe. So there's something wonderful that happens alchemically, as an innovator and bringing forward your information. You're not alone, you're supported. And I think that's so important. We have to come together during these times, and that is what it's all about. So that's about it.
I love it. That's beautiful. Thank you so much, Radha. We really appreciate all your beautiful energy you're bringing into the world with Radha Publishing House and the opportunities it's providing to our brothers and sisters. And I want to thank you so much for that, for providing a platform to share our soul's voice.
Thank you so much, Danielle, and look forward to hearing from you all.
Bye.